Okay. So I write here is a 30 mm. 30 mm is distance, but I also want to do what we want to do. I also want to extrude as this direction is opposite direction to 20 or 10 mm, anything, right? Sir? How can we do that?
Okay.
For this purpose, we use here to one thing is direction number two.
Okay.
Okay. Then other direction will be made here to whatever we want to do here is 10 mm, 20 mm, whatever it is just a match. Okay. If you want to 15 mm, then you can make a 15 mm. Then two direction of extrusion will be done here. Can you
Okay.
also do that this time? Okay.
Okay.
As one direction you can take this way, and then to a second direction will be do as this way, right?
Okay. Okay.
Huh?
Yes.
This will be created if they want to create this info on behalf of your plan.
Okay.
Right? Okay, in this case, we another way as also have. If I want to do one thing and just click on this and I edit this one, right click on it and edit the feature, go to the
Okay.
edit feature here. We have the other option is there is draft on off. If you click on the draft on off, if you click on draft and the right here the draft is 45 degrees, then once you see that,
It just go to chamfer like angle.
yeah, it's look like as a chamfer angle right here. We can write any angle, any degrees right here, and then 30 degrees and anything degrees right here. And then this will be, things will be. And then if you want to outward, then you can do as a outward also. If you want to inward, then you can do as inward also.
Okay.
Okay. If same thing I used to do as this way, and then those outward, and then here write the degrees, my 15 degree. Okay. I think
Okay.
suppose I not here want to 15 degree, I just write a 25 degree right here. Then what will be happen? Then this will be shape will be created, right?
Oh, right.
This will be created by using your extrude options. Right?
Okay.
This one will be created by use of extrude option. Is clear? You can
Yes.
create
Yes.
any of them, but just you what you need here, then you can create it like that.
Okay.
If I come to the again in both extrudation, here we have the outward and oversight here. Okay, not here to contours. Okay, this is just a simple way you can create anything right here. Okay, uh,
Okay.
no. Then okay, come to the next one is here. Suppose I want to make here as a whole, and then this I select this piece, and then here to sketch to normal, and then I make here as a simple things right here,
Okay.
and then come to the extrude cut. This is my extrude cut, right?
Yes.
I just see get the extrude cut. This will be extrude cut to then at that moment right here. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So use a flip side cut to flip this side cut also. Okay. If you want to flip this to cut in the side. Okay. Not this. Okay. If you say flip this side cut, if you I want to cut in this motion, then you can this will be okay with this. And then if you want to do is this way, suppose I want to write here at 25 degrees right here, and
Okay.
then if you okay this way, then once you see that
Uh, countersink.
conscious, right? In that direction, right?
Yeah.
I again cut it. If I normally do that, I don't want to anything. I just unover this and then click on this portion. Then once you see that, yeah, this is a simple one, actual cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If I use one thing all right here, if I want to do here, flip side cut, I use to flip side cut right there and then click on OK. Then once you see here, my side portion is cutted and then mid portion is remains same. See that?
Uh, the side portion will be cut.
One second, I also again explain
Okay.
how to do that. Let's suppose here, this is my option to cut. If I cut this type of things right here, okay, but I don't want to cut this portion. I cut others portions.
Okay.
select off this portion, I cut other portion. Then what you do for this purpose, what you do, you can do here to the flip side cut. Here, this is the option of flip side cut option.
Yes.
If you
Yeah.
click this flip side cut option, and then you can write here to the 50, and then whatever it is, okay, and then click on OK. Then what's okay? Now it's there. I
There
think
is total length cut here.
one
Okay.
second.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. I do wrong way. Okay, this is your flip side cut right there, and then click on this portion. Then once you showed it,
The side
remaining this portion, other side portion will be
remove
cut,
cut. Right.
right? If you click this way, you can make this type of thing by using your thing, and this will look like as your train wheels, like that. If you
Right.
make as an axle between them and then make some curvy shape, and this is look like as a train wheel types, right?
Yes.
Okay. Come to this portion again. I don't need the flip side cut. If you need it, then you can do it. If you don't need it, then don't need to be do it. Okay. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
The simple way you can create this way, contour, anything you can do is by V. If you want to do draft outward, if I do as a draft outward, then what will be happen? I don't want to do if both the selection will be done here, then what you see that.
It's go to a taper like
Yeah, that's good. This is called to like as a trapper point, right? And if I don't want to select this portion to the flip outside cut, I just click on the inside. Then what will we see here? I see this way, right? Your object is inside this form, right? The
okay.
extrude cut is look like this way. Or upper side is small and lower side is big at the angle
Okay.
of the 25 degrees and whatever angle you selected here. That's
Okay.
correct.
That's
That's
clear.
simple. By
So we
extrude.
can cut the inside angle with the
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Vertex. Okay. That's true.
Yeah, right. You can do as well as this thing this way. Okay, right.
Okay.
That's simple.
Yes. Mhm.
1 second. Okay. For some call. You can make this type of thing, and this will look like some older things where we have to store something inside this way. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Come to the next one. I create a new file right here as user part one,
Okay.
and select any of plan, top plan, front plan, whatever it is. In this case, I select my sketch
Okay.
and then make a center rectangle. Center rectangle, right? I just, what will happen? Oh, yeah, 1 second. क्या दिक्कत हो गई? Center rectangle. Okay, this one I
Yeah.
created right there, and then come to the files and extrude it. And then once we do select here, I select the mid plan,
Okay.
and right here is 50 mm. Like
Okay.
above the side will be 50 mm, I will extrude it. Okay, come to this notes way.
So
This will
50 to 100. Okay.
okay, this one is simple. I just select the front plane and then do the sketch right there and then go to normal and then I want to do one thing and create a circle inside it, right?
Okay.
In the
Yeah.
mid of the plane, not the
Okay.
circle and the mirrors plane. If I see that this circle is made in between the plane, this is my plane, and then you can see this the plane. I just showed it inside the plane. Okay, inside
Okay.
this 25 mm extrude and then the other one is 75 mm extrude, right?
Mhm. Right.
Come to the next one is your my user extrude cut option.
Okay.
If I do as a extrude cut here, so then what you see here, there's my extrude cut is done. If you do has a mid plane extrude cut, then all of the parts will be cut. But I use
Right.
a blinder and then also use a direction too.
Mhm.
Okay. One direction I want to do here is my suppose is 10 mm. It's not a 20 mm, right?
Yeah.
And other one direction will be do here is my suppose is 25 mm, right?
Right.
Okay. This way can we can make here. Wait a minute, I have a call. Okay. Then we continue here. Then once you do here, you can do one thing you can do here to control this feed. If I don't do outward draft, you can do his outward draft. Here, you can do here, can do this form. Okay, and then angle is 30 degree. It's not a 30 degrees, I think is less, 20 degree, okay? And then
Okay.
this way, you can create this type of hole where you outer section is small and inner section is your big.
Okay.
That's clear? Okay.
Yes, clear.
You click this one and then just see this. What's your hole look like? If you click this type of hole will be look like, okay? And then
Mm.
this portion will be shown. And then in this case, I have to do extra word is cut it right here. That's why this portion will be also have cotton hole, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You see that? This is also make this type of hole.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, that's clear. So this way you can make any of them. This is simple way extrude cut and evolve. Some portion will be remains and other portion are also remain. And after then sometimes I will show you how to can do that. This thing. Okay. Some example will we do and then this thing. Okay. Then we start to the others form. I just clear delete these portions. This is my extrude option where you use some options are there also in extrude, which I explain as later. Mm,
Okay.
delete delete this portion and then I also delete these sketches and there is also this sketch. Front plane I selected and then come to the sketch portion. Okay. Then come to the next option is your evolve. Okay. What's the
Okay.
evolve means that if I do here the evolve, uh, I think I do wrong. I just select the center rectangle. I just click this portions right here and then come to the and then also make one line of the center line. I just use as a center line and then make them as a center line is there. Okay. And then
Okay.
what you do, go to the feature option and then in this case we use a evolve boss space. Okay. What you do? Evolve boss space. If you click
Oh,
the evolve boss space right here, what's your axis of revolution? I use this axis right here. And once you see that
the cylinder.
cylinder, what type of cylinder where we have to got an hole
Good.
using the using of this of your rectangle, this type of rectangle, simple rectangle. Okay. And then
Okay.
this is
So we need
axis.
to put the angle 360 degree,
Yeah, 360 degree. If you don't want to 360 degree, you can also write a 180 degree.
180 degree.
It will be half of the revolve around it, and then this axis will be revolved. Right?
Okay. Okay.
Revolve any of
The
the
blind,
yes.
we need to put the blind on the direction options. There is.
So yeah, direction option you can change here.
Okay.
Okay. You have to also you do as a midpoint if you want to do
Okay.
as by the midpoint also.
Okay.
Okay.
Then how many points we have? Vertical or some?
Vertical, what's the vertical? Because this plane is in the front plane, that's why you can, if you want to do as like a way of the top plane, then you can rotate this object and you can select the top plane if you want to make this thing. Okay.
Mm. Okay.
Okay. Because in this case, we use here is this front plane axis, so then you can this will be selected on the front plane axis only, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So this is simple way you can create any of this thing, 180 degree to 360 degree, right? Just write 360 degree and then I make this way. And if you click this portions, then this will be created. This
Okay.
simple block we will create by using the evolve. Okay. This evolve option will be do to make this type such of types distinct right here. Uh,
Okay.
okay, then we come to the next portion is here. If I do, I just select this one and go to the sketch pattern. and just click on this pass and then this way. And then I make something like here to these portions and make this one right there.
Okay.
Okay. And what I do?
Linear sketch pattern.
No, I don't do anything right here. I just do one thing to the X revolve cut. If I
Okay.
use here as a revolve cut right there, then your revolve cut, one second, axis of rotation. Okay, I just make one thing is not very clear. Axis of rotation, I need to be a or line for this purpose. Let's come to the sketch to a normal.
Okay.
My axis of rotation is my select my front plane to normal,
Okay.
and I select this portion to my axis, make the axis of rotation. What will happen? Because I need T here to as an axis of rotation. If without axis of rotation, I can't do anything right there. I think this one is not working this perfect way. I just click this one and then select this one right here and make it a construction line. And
Okay.
then go to the evolve cut. And if you see that here, what they are seeing here, if I do is this type of evolve cut, if the axis of rotation is this, and the evolve cut is doing this type of thing, if I see that and then I just click OK, then what you see here,
Two holes.
this portion is evolvely cut this portion, and then this type of thing will be made here.
Okay.
You see that? Evolve
Yeah.
cut is the same as like extrude cut, but this will be done as form of evolution.
Okay.
Right? You can also do this thing way, this way, your evolve cut and then other way. This is simple way you can evolve it and then evolve cut it. Ah,
Okay.
that's clear?
Yes, clear.
Now, good. If same thing you can do here to other way. Many of things you can do by using this way. You can make something as something this way. Suppose I just delete this one. Uh, I just delete this and also this and also this. And then what I do, I select the front plan, go to the sketch. I do the sketch module.
Okay.
In this scenario, I use the ellipse.
Okay.
Click the center point, make this type of things, and then make this type of way. This is simple ellipse.
Okay.
This will be 10 and this will be 15. Okay. And then I make a axis of rotation like that, straight line. This is my axis of rotation. Yes. Okay. Then what you do? Go to the feature plan and evolve. Click on the evolve button. And then what you see here, if you use this type of way, this is my simple what they are. This is my ellipse, and then I want to make this thing by using of this ellipse. So if you create this type of thing, then you can create here. Okay. If
Okay.
I use two direction tool, okay, and direction tool is same as like that. In this case, we don't want to need here. If you write here says degree 25, then this will be done here. But in this direction, we don't have this type much of the direction. That's why we don't use in this case in the direction tool. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you can click OK. Then once you see that, you can see that this type of object will be created right here. And what's your this objects look like?
Look like a ring. I don't know.
Okay, outer fin of the airplane, you can see that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
The
this is one treasure, and not the back one, but this front one is look like this way, or this will
right.
be formed by whether this things, right?
Right.
Yeah, then you can assign this your fans for and this turbo fans, and then you can assign it. This is a turbo case is casing, right? Uh,
Right.
this way you can create this like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if we make a Revolve Boss base, we need to make a center line on that.
Yeah.
Any right, then
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
will
Because
be
we have the access line. Without the access line, I can't do anything. We can't do
okay.
anything. Okay.
Okay.
If I take other example for this purpose, just click on this way. Let's delete this portion, and I also delete this portion. And suppose here I don't make here as any axis line. Come to the sketch model, and then once you do, I just make a center rectangle right here. And if I don't have to make any axis line here, and then I want to do as a evolve boss piece, then this will be not working if I don't have any center line. If I select this line as a center, then what will happen?
This not like cylinder just said to.
If I do 270 degree, then this will look like this way.
Okay.
Okay. And if you click this portion, then once you get there, here we got the not a cylinder like this, but this is also a cylinder. This is which one is a hollow cylinder, but this is a solid cylinder right here.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You can make this thing by the way of this way also, but if you have the access of line, then this will be better to make as in holes like that. Okay,
Okay.
that's clear.
Yes, clear.
Okay. Next one. Oh, come to the next one. Next one is yours sweep. Here we have the sweep option right here. What
Okay.
the sweep is to? You know about the sweep?
No.
No. Okay, don't worry about it. I just 1 second. Delete all over the parts. Select this. Come to the sketch pattern, and I make arc. Okay, this arc. Oh, what's happened? I just make this one arc right here, and then select the top plan to normal. Okay, and
Okay.
I make simple circle right here. दिक्कत क्या हो रही है? 1 second. Okay, this one I make here.
Okay.
And then come to this portion, and then I use to sweep and press. This will be sweep. Okay, and then if you want to sweep the profile, to which part? First of all, select your profile. What's the profile is? If my profile is this is my
Okay.
profile, and this is my path. Okay, uh,
Okay.
1 second. This will happen. My profile is correct, right? No, 1 second. My profile is not selected. Why? Not this one. 1 second. I think something's is tricky. Uh, I think some is missing right there. 1 second. I just delete this once. Hmm. The sketch audio. I just make this one, this, and I make as a circle here.
Okay.
Come to the sweep and wash version. Okay, and then my mark is this. This is my path, or this is my angle profile. Okay, if you click circular, then circular. If you click sketch, okay. If you click on the circular, then this will be shown as like circular. Okay,
Okay.
and then if you write here is diameter, if you want to increase and decrease your diameter, then you can also do that. Suppose I increase my diameter to 20 mm, is if I increase the diameter is 10 mm. Okay, shift command
Okay.
is used for the strip your any objects on your any profile, any path.
Okay.
Okay, if I want to create this type of thing by using the strip command, this is the simple way. I create a circle and then make a path, and after that path we can create this type of things. That's clear.
Yes, clear.
Okay, this is way you can get like this way. If I use here again to one things, I just delete one and then also sketch, and then come to this portion and then come to the sketch. I just add this option, and then one thing I do, you can also take a spline for this purpose.
Okay.
I just click on this, and then in this case, I make here as a center radius, and this profile I make here. Okay,
Okay.
and once you do, go to the feature, click on
See.
this. Okay, this is your
Oh,
point profile, and then second one is your path. I just click on yes as my path. If I
okay.
see that, and then if you want to circular pattern, then what you see here, this will be shown as like circular. If you want to sketch profile, then this will be sketch profile will be see here. I just select this sketch.
Okay.
Okay. 1 second. My sketch is not selected. I just and this is my sketch.
Okay.
Or this way you can create path. If you click OK, those okay, that's also not created right here. I think something is happening to this. Okay, this will be not working. Why? Circular pattern is worked.
Yeah, circular pattern is.
Okay, circular pattern is working perfect way, but I
Yeah.
think this one is also will be worked right there, but this will be not working in my system. I do this right. Something is tricky. Circle this pattern is done, but it's not
Yeah.
other one. Okay, I just see that what will be happen to my system right there. If I have some mistake, doing mistake or thing or there was okay, not worry about it. I just see that. Okay, you can make the circular pattern by using of this way. This is your sweep mode. This is simple
Okay.
sweep patterns. If you want to
Okay.
click here the sweep pattern, then you can do that. The sweep
Okay.
patterns right there.
Yeah.
It's clear.
Yes, clear.
Simple way you can do as a sweep patterns. Okay. Then come to the next one is your loft. I just explained the loft other one because I don't want to waste the time in this case.
Okay.
Delete this one. Okay, this one use here to the make is something else. Suppose I want to make here there's a this one circle. I just click on the circle and make a circle one. This is my circle right there. I just make a circle, and if you want to assign as dimension is also you can assign the dimensions is your suppose here I do as 100 mm,
Okay.
and then what I do one thing also. This is my plan. Okay, this is my
Okay.
front plan. Okay, right here. This is my front plane. I want to
Yes.
make same plane in above direction. Then how can we make your plane? Uh, just come to this portion, and then you want to do one thing. You do as your reference plane. One second. Where is reference plane option? One second. Uh, not this one. Okay, one second. Where we find out reference height and show primary planes. View planes, reference plane. I just want to create a reference plane. One second. Control and visualize the plane. Not show this. One second. I think reference plane option. This is not showing like that. Here we have the option of the reference plane where we find out auto section view. This is a view orientation. This is my to show. This is the apply scenes. One second. I don't find out that the reference plane. Um, this is my axis. No, I don't want to view the axis. Uh, One second. I just do this, find out the reference plane where you want to make other planes inside above this direction. If you want to do one thing, loft is doing two things. I just click uh, just scroll. कौन सा plane? तो था सारे options हैं तो थे मेरे पास. Okay, I think I do something secret. Uh, okay, this will be now shown. I think we missed something. Not to this. Uh, okay, don't worry about it. Okay. Okay, forgot about this. I don't remember that. Okay, just tell me about this as tomorrow onward. Okay, so
Okay.
no, right. Okay, this is the same others way. I just lost out because in this case we have to mini. There's a reference plan right there. Okay, without
Okay.
reference plan we can't do as a loft. That's why we need his